It's Week 18 of the NFL. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Raiders and the Broncos, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and yes, it's January 7th, but we haven't seen you since New Year's Eve, so we have to say Happy New Year, one and all. And partner, Happy New Year to you. This is it, the conclusion of the 2023 season. Hard to believe, but we got a good one here between division rivals. And off we go from Las Vegas. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. On second down, Davis. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. With it is Brown. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
That'll be caught by Biletnikoff. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Zay Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Janikowski good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They begin with a run by Davis. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd down, Elway. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Elway. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They run on first down with Jackson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Christensen. This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
A 39-yard attempt. And Janikowski bangs it through. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They'll wait to throw on 2nd. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Now Elway on first down. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Here's Elway. Over the middle to Smith. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Now it's Elway. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it with Davis. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Davis will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Jackson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Here's 2nd and 8. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
brings up third down. And
on third down, he'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's fourth down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2.
Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll drop to throw, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 8 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
They'll set up a throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the deep?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Zay Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. Janikowski adds the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. On 1st and 10, Elway. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And here's Davis to run again on 2nd. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 3rd and 4. To throw is Elway. Able to find it, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Here's Sam Martin now. as he's on to punt for Denver. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk. There he goes, left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 37-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Out is Janikowski now for the Raider field goal try. He made his first attempt, this from 45. Janikowski's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
So we have reached only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got him in. It's Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. They'll set up to throw. A throw left side complete to Biletnikoff. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Out is Janikowski now for the Raider field goal try. This a 43-yard attempt. And Janikowski bangs it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. play action. Elway. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
Now it's Elway. Over the middle, it's Thomas. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And the Broncos first down.
Now Elway to throw. His throw incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 3rd down, Elway. And that will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, and he's got room. He's to the 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out. And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
On 1st down, Elway. And this one complete to Smith. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26.
Out of the gun, Elway. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Inside give to Davis. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Elway. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Davis will try to run for it. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
On first, they'll throw with Elway. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Elway will throw. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
At the Raiders' 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Elway. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Max Crosby in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now Elway. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Elway. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A first catch for Judy, good for a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A first down carry for Davis. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd down and 12. From the shotgun, Elway. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Elam's kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Jackson's got it over the middle. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's Jackson again on the reception. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw again. Got a man. That's Tim Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
To Tim Brown. 10 yards on the pickup.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll look to throw again. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Raiders look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Janikowski good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now Elway on first down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
2nd and 10, Elway. Caught right side, Davis. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw is Elway. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
They'll start here with Jackson. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down and 7.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and
On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And coming out now, the Broncos. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
On first down, Elway. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Elway. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the ageless one. It's Charles Woodson.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. That's going to be caught by Biletnikoff. Touchdown, Raiders.
Previous play is under review.
The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Singletary on the tackle.
Now it's Elway.
He dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
A 9-yard gain on the
Elway now looking to throw on third. Buying time to his... And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The tackle made at the 36.
Now Elway to throw. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the Raiders have got him. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
It's second down.
Now Elway. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Forced out to his left. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Here is third down and 4.
By Kareem Jackson. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So it's a win here for the Raiders. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he really had this offense firing on all cylinders. So let's count up some of the numbers. He went for well over 300 yards in the air, had 4 touchdown passes, and was clearly prepared for this one and executed the game plan to perfection.
So for the Raiders,
They do get the victory that pushes them over 500 for the season as they finish at 9-8.
and that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Denver,
This loss will be the capper to a dismal 4-13 campaign.
and this front office will have plenty of work to do in the draft and through free agency to turn this ship around. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.